Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here from DocSports.com. Welcome to the report for Saturday, September 15th. We've got a free pick in college football coming up in just a moment. Listen, if you've yet to become a member at DocSports.com and simply want to give it a try, it's pretty cool. All you got to do is click on the link below the video and get yourself set up for a free $60 account on Saturday. And you can use that with any handicapper. You can use it with me, anybody else of your choice. Daily packages. Again, it all starts by clicking on the link below the video. Huge weekend. Man, it's a great time to be in Las Vegas. On Friday afternoon, I got to do the TC Martin show, which I do every Friday and every Monday. And on Fridays, we're down at the Cosmopolitan Racing Sportsbook, so be sure to stop by if you're in town and say hello. And we had a new WBC champ, Sean Porter, in the sportsbook and on the show with us. What a great guy, class act, and just so pleased that he was able to win that fight last week against Danny Garcia, a true class act. We even made a little bit of money off him last week, plus $1.40 over Danny Garcia. And a big fight, of course, this weekend is Canelo taking on Triple G. If you want to know what the boxer himself, the champ, the WBC fighter thinks, he thinks Canelo's the right side of this one. I'm going to let you know whether I agree with him or disagree with him. 8-unit play between Canelo and Triple G over at DocSports.com, along with a 7-unit NFL play for Sunday, first 7-unit play so far this season, 6-unit play in Saturday's college football. And when you add it all up, NFL, college football, boxing, Major League Baseball with one play that'll be posted on Saturday morning, we're talking 15 plays going from Saturday through Monday Night Football, and that's even before we get to any in-game betting. So it's going to be a big, busy weekend, for me at least, sitting here in Las Vegas. Hope to get to the fight on Saturday night. We're going to try to get there. Hey, listen, as far as football is concerned, something that I've been told that Docs has never done before, but we're certainly going to do it right now, one more day, or at least 1 or 2 more days here. $250 off the regular price of the rest of the football season, if I can spit it out correctly. $250 off for the rest of the football season. And according to the folks at DocSports.com, this is the first time they've done that, and I'm glad to be a part of it. So don't miss out. All you got to do is call 1-866-238-6696. Use the code word STARDUST. That's 1-866-238-6696. Or email to service@DocSports.com. And again, use the code word STARDUST. $250 off rest of the season, entire season, with my football package, and that's going to end this weekend. Again, the email, service@DocSports.com. The phone number, 1-866-238-6696, code word STARDUST. And before we get to the college football betting report, quick note, you can check out both podcasts from this week. Tuesday night, myself, Bernie Fratto, Indian Cowboy from DocSports.com. That is the Vegas Football Sharps, and that's up right now. Same with Wednesday night show, which was the Vegas Beat with myself, with Tony George, Alan Harris, Robert Faringo joined us. Also, Aaron Kessler, sportsbook director at the Golden Nugget, jumped on for a segment talking NFL betting and a little bit about the fight. And that's all available right now. You go to the DocSports.com homepage, go up to the top of the page, right-hand side, and you'll see the sports betting podcast link. You click on that, you get all the shows each and every day. Of course, they're archived there. All right, as mentioned, a free pick coming up in college football in just a moment. I do want to get to the college football betting report that we promised with last night's video when we were talking a little bit more NFL. And a lot of these come from William Hill, and I want to say thanks to Michael Grodzki and the gang who continue to send these over to us in a timely manner. Ball State and Indiana. We're going to talk about, by the way, the pros and the Joes in this particular segment. But Ball State taking on Indiana. Indiana 15-point favorite. Ball State has received 75% of the tickets. Indiana, though, 58% of the money. So it looks like the pros are on Indiana, the Joes on Ball State. Skip down to Ohio against Virginia, where the Cavaliers are laying 5. And again, a pros versus Joes. The pros on the underdog Ohio Bobcats, Frankie Solich's team, 71% of the money against the spread on Ohio, but 67% of the tickets on Virginia. So public sides with Virginia, sharper money on the Ohio Bobcats. Auburn laying 10.5 to LSU, SEC action. LSU 67% of the tickets. Auburn a little bit more than half the money so far, around 51, 52% of the money. So slight differential between the public and the sharps there, nothing significant. Also, on the slate for tomorrow. Georgia Southern has been a big mover against Clemson. Now listen, the money is pretty heavy on Georgia Southern. They're closing in on 60% of the money on the game between Georgia Southern and Clemson being on the team from Georgia, getting all those points. The tickets, as you can imagine, the public, they're on Clemson, close to 70%. But listen, the line's dropping. If you missed 35, 34.5, well, it's down to 31.5, okay? Sharps probably aren't going to continue betting this where the number is right now. So that's one of those that I say, listen, if you want to be on the side of the Sharps, you kind of missed the boat there. Georgia Southern, we liked them at 5 full touchdowns, 35, but now again, you've lost 3.5 points of value. Big battle in Las Cruces, New Mexico and New Mexico State, and New Mexico getting 62% of the tickets. The Aggies of New Mexico State looking to salvage their season, even though we're only in the middle of September. They're getting 88% of the money, so the money that's coming on this heavily from the Sharps on New Mexico State as far as the amount bet in that game. Tulane, they're laying 3 at UAB. UAB, the public team, 56%. Sharps over 90% on Tulane, minus the points in that one. Texas State and Kansas State. Kansas State right now, 21.5. And again, you've got a little disagreement here. 55% of the tickets are on K-State, while 94% of the money, William Hill Sportsbooks, Nevada, New Jersey, are on the other side. They're taking the points with Texas State. Public on K-State and the sharper money on Texas State. Down towards the bottom of the schedule, late Saturday, USC and Texas. The Longhorns have gone from 3 to 3.5. USC, a little bit more public, 55% tickets. Texas, the sharp side, 65%. We do know this, that Daniels, the young quarterback for USC last week, in the loss to Stanford, he hit his hand on a Stanford opponent's helmet, injured his hand, and he's been throwing a wet football week in practice as they get ready for this particular game. And again, wet football, grip gets a little bit stronger, and if they're expecting any precipitation like they have said earlier in the week, then that obviously helps that out. But right now, Texas, Texas, the sharp side, USC, the public side. Ohio State laying 13 to TCU, the house that Jerry built, Arlington, and Ohio State, 62% of the tickets, as you'd imagine. More sharp money on TCU, 57% of the money there. And finally, Fresno State, UCLA, huge line move here. UCLA opened as much as a 2.5-point favorite, while Fresno State's now laying 3 in some shops. 5.5-point swing. UCLA, 58% of the tickets. Fresno, 77% of the sharp tickets. But again, the Sharps didn't start jumping in on this at Fresno -3. They started jumping in when Fresno was pick or short dog, but not -3. All right, guys, that is the pros versus Joe stuff, at least as of Friday night, getting this video out to you early so you can factor all that stuff into your handicapping. But again, these could change a little bit by kickoff Saturday. And if you want to tune in, we'll be on Saturday morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern, 6:15 a.m. Pacific, Dari and Mel Show, ESPN National with Dari Noka and Mel Kiper. And I'm sure some of these numbers might be a little bit different by then. We'll wait and we'll see. Again, don't forget about the $250 off of the rest of the season in football. Don't forget, if you want to give DocSports.com a try, click on the link below the video. Set yourself up for a free $60 account. Let's get to our free college football play for Saturday. We are going to lay the 2 touchdowns with Northern Illinois, best team in the MAC, over Central Michigan, arguably the worst team in the MAC. Central Michigan gets dusted by the lowly Kansas Jayhawks last week at home. What was it, 31-7 or something like that? Northern Illinois, they've played Utah, they played Iowa, and the level of competition obviously drops way down, and they'll be looking for their first win here in the conference play, and we'll back them. Northern Illinois laying the 2 touchdowns over Central Michigan. Simple analysis, best team in the conference, 0-2 to start the season, but against solid opposition in Iowa and Utah against a bad Central Michigan team. All right, listen, if you like what you see, be sure to click on that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe. We appreciate those who have done so thus far. I'm going to be back here again earlier than normal, Saturday night, about 11:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Pacific. We'll have Sunday's betting update report, and we'll also have a free play from Sunday's NFL. Let's put Saturday in the win column. I'll be right back here late Saturday night. Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com.